Series at 3-1. This is a crucial game for both teams. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. You look at Oklahoma City, and they haven't played up to their standards in this series yet. Their championship aspirations are about to expire.
You might be right, B.A. I mean, they didn't expect to be down 3-1 at this point, that's for sure. It's not impossible for them, though, but they've got 2 of the last 3 games at home. Win this one, and it's a whole new series.
Wallace, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Randall outside from downtown hits the trifecta.
Well, every season Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. And it's SGA missing.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Left side, DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Caruso, pass to Hartenstein. The game now all tied up.
Yeah, he loves to distribute. Caruso very much a team-first guy.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Caruso, a screen on Edwards. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Dort against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Randall, a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels from long range. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one. McDaniels with a steal. To the middle. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to SGA. Dort outside. There's the triple. Second chance effort. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Edwards pulls it in.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Daniels. Now Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Randall a screen on Dort. Now here's DiVincenzo. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota leading by a point. Stay with us now. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 21.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Reed for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here's Edwards. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Reed finds Randall. Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending for 3. Randall. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top. Wiggins passes to Joe. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
SGA surveying the D. With the drive, Dort for 3. That shot off.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Caruso comes in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Joe. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by SGA. Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards against SGA. Left side, Edwards. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder trail by 12. To win the drought. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
A swat from McDaniels with a near 7-foot wingspan. He can cover a lot of ground.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there. They are having major struggles from the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Randall finds Edwards. Back to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Wallace, right side. Here's Wiggins, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Stolen by Wiggins. Caruso with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Wallace. From deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. No good from outside. Thunder trail by 11. Now here's Wallace. 7 points in the game. Right side, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Reed sets a screen. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. McDaniels got room. Minnesota again missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 seconds left. Good on the jump shot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Oklahoma.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Edwards on the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Randall. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. SGA passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Tipped. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room and had.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Edwards. Randall on the screen. The 3. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
Edwards looking it over, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Edwards with it. He has 6. McDaniels passes to Edwards.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Caruso. Sinks that one from the post.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Reed takes the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. And he hits it to tie the game. Caruso's got 5 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Randall, pass to Edwards. Minnesota. Again missing.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo for the lead. Minnesota with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 8 assists in the game.
Well, this is what makes DiVincenzo difficult to stop. He can spot up and hit jump shots, but he can also beat you off the dribble.
SGA, good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Randall, left side. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Deflects the pass. Here's Edwards. Edwards on the attack in transition.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open field.
Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace outside. A minute 58 left in the 3rd quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Wallace. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Reed sets a screen. Edwards driving. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Wallace outside. And here's Mitchell for the lead. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 9 assists now tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Edwards. Knocked loose. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace's shot is good.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Yeah, they needed the 3 to tie it up, and he nails it. That sets up what could be a riveting fourth quarter.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. We've got Luguentz Dort, Aaron Wiggins out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without fouling, but that's not easy to do.
2 shots.
Good on both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards plows through the contact.
Well, talk about rolling with the punches. Anthony Edwards, relentless stuff.
Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Wiggins passes to Dort. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
SGA against Edwards. SGA pulls it down. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Trailing by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
SGA with a steal. Puts it up from 15. Oh, it's off. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Caruso comes in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Joe.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
The coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Randall from downtown. Caruso rips down the board. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Outside, SGA. SGA, what a finish!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. This guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. And there's a 3 second violation. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Here's SGA on the drive.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Edwards, and that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding? Wow! These are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite. In the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. From deep, Randall rips down the board. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit it. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on.
Well, for all the hard work they put in this season, they're the deserving champions of the West. Credit this entire organization, the front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families. A lot of sacrifices have to be made to get to this point.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.